It's Bourbon Night. Hello, I'm Chad.
I'm Sarah.
And it is day
17
of the LBS Lexington Bourbon Society Advent Calendar. And on day 17, we have
Henry McKenna Single Barrel Bottled and Bond 10-year.
Ooh. And not only that, this one
particularly
it was barreled on October 10th.
That's just after my birthday.
Yeah, 2007. So it means it would have been bottled in
I was still in high school.
2017.
Nice.
Yeah.
Barrel number 4524.
There you go.
In case you're interested.
Yeah.
So if you haven't heard us talk about Henry McKenna Bottled and Bond before, then you haven't been watching the show. This is something that up until recently we felt like was getting really overlooked on the shelf, maybe because of the way the bottle looked. It was regularly
the price.
Or the price. It was like anywhere between $28 and $32 depending on where you were. But for a Bottled and Bond 10-year-old single barrel product, that's pretty outrageous. Now, was it earlier this year or last year that it won? I think it was this year.
2018?
That it won a few awards and got blown up basically in the bourbon community, and now it's almost impossible to find. I mean, like, it's still around sometimes, but it's very scarce.
Yeah, it's one of those things now. You used to see it all the time. You'd be like, oh, when I need one, I'll get one. Now you see it, you're like, I better get
I don't know when the next time I'm going to see this is. And
Which
some people
just keeps happening to more and more bourbons.
Some places do like limit one per person, which never happened before.
No.
That's crazy. Or they'll put it out on a release day like it's something crazy. And I'm like, 1 year ago, that was on the shelf all the time. No one bought it. Anyways, here we are with it now. Rant over.
Yeah.
Something about this nose is like...
It smells like sweet Carolina.
Bum, bum, bum.
That was awful. Yeah, I don't know. What key are you
It reminds me of like sweet potato casserole.
I do get a sweet potato type of
sweet potato, but with
feel.
like the caramelized like nuts and whatever that topping is. I don't know.
It's like it's one of those sweet potato casseroles that has the whipped topping, sort of. Not one that's so much with the caramelized top.
Yeah, less top.
Less
like
top,
just a little bit.
More whip.
More whip.
Yeah. Side note, I like the one with the top.
Oh.
Not so much the whip.
I like the whipped potatoes with the little top. Do you
Crunchy.
put marshmallows on it?
No!
Okay, good.
I think that's what you do when you have the whip.
That's a dessert.
Yeah, that's not...
Okay, well anyways.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's pretty much, I get sweet potato, like real heavy.
Yeah.
Like a brown sugar sweet potato mash or something like that.
And when you really drill down, you get the classic caramel and vanilla.
Of course.
I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All reliable.
Yeah.
So we've been having a few bottles of this lately that have been hit and miss. And we feel like it's around that 08 mark where there's some... We never had anything before that barreled on that was questionable. And after that time, we've had like a couple that were hits and a couple that were misses. And so this was being in 07. I feel like it's just awesome.
Yeah, this
Again,
is really good.
for $30, $28 to $32. Like...
It has those more of the citrus notes, I feel like, that are in there.
It's got a nice heat.
Yeah, citrus with, barrel.
Yeah, definitely the barrel comes through.
I kind of get some orange. That's really what the citrus in
okay,
is.
yeah,
like
I
orange.
get some like subdued orange. It's not in your face.
Which is
or
the same color as a sweet potato.
That's true.
So
There
you
similar.
go.
Who knows their colors?
It's me.
You do. We've been practicing all week.
It's me.
Have you been back for your second sip yet?
Yeah.
Okay, because I've had like 3.
Yeah.
I just go at my own pace. Don't
No,
judge
it's
me.
good. It kind of builds a little bit of heat the more you go back to it.
It really does.
Kind of keeps it there on the palate. It's a pretty long finish.
It is.
For 100 proof.
I was just thinking if you blinded me with this and asked me what the proof was, I would probably say between 100 and 110. I feel like the heat builds a lot.
It does. Yeah, I don't know. Hard to say what I would say. But no, it does. Yeah, I don't know. You definitely wouldn't say under 100. I feel like.
I don't think you would not mistake this for a low proof.
Yeah. No, it's good.
It's
It's
just
good
lovely.
and it's solid. When we had where'd it go? Heaven Hill BIB a few days ago. We were talking about just how it's solid. It's not the most complex thing in the world, but it's old reliable. It's old faithful.
Yeah.
And I feel like McKenna is a bigger brother, because both of those Heaven Hill.
Yeah.
But also that old reliable, old familiar, solid standard. I was gonna say,
I know I've said old reliable before, and it was literally about the Heaven Hill.
Old faithful. If you shake it and take it out, it just spews up.
Yeah. I think it's just very comforting to me. Like, it's just being wrapped up in a blanket.
It's classic.
I think I've said this. It is classic.
It's classic.
And I will say, though, buyer beware, they are single barrels, so they do change. This particular one reminds me of other McKennas that I've had that I've loved.
McKennas of yesteryear.
Of yesteryear. What other years are there? What other ages are there?
Well, there's days of yore.
and yesteryear.
And yesteryear. The more I drink it, the more I get kind of a caramel brittle type of aftertaste.
Oh, I get so much more of the barrel the more you drink it. But the more I drink it, the more I want more. Like, I wish that this wasn't the end of this. It's making my mouth water every time I take a drink of it.
Yeah.
It's really good.
The more you drink of it, the more it has like this, kind of like this savory.
It does have a
quality
savory.
to it.
That's what I mean, like that oak and those like more savory notes are coming out versus like, I get the caramel and I still get brown sugar and all those things.
Yeah.
I do love this.
It finally got the credit that it deserves, and now we're paying the
to
price
our
for
detriment.
it. Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe
it was our fault. Did we tell too many people? I don't know.
It was a spirits competition. It was,
That's right. It was their fault.
You slap a gold medal on something, and people are like, oh, maybe now I should pay attention, even though Chad and Sarah have been saying it for the past 3 years.
We're like the hipsters of Henry McKenna, like, we liked it before it was cool, so.
Before it won any medals, we were drinking it. So.
Wow.
And then we end every sentence with so. So. Yeah.
I think that'll do it, though. I think we've said enough.
I think we've said enough. I think that'll do it for us. What do we got coming up tomorrow?
Tomorrow we have Wild Turkey Rare Breed, which is another favorite. I'm delighted by these treats.
We've got a strong week here, Sarah.
A very strong week.
Our pick is at the end of this week.
It is on the 22nd. That's our Booker's bottle. So we shall continue this journey.
Yes, we will. All right, well, that'll do it for us. If you're new to the channel, first of all, welcome. If you like what you're seeing, you can hit that subscribe button. You can give us a thumbs up. You can leave us a comment or question down below. We'd also like to draw your attention to the shirt that I'm wearing.
Look here.
It is our official merch. Merch.
Oh my gosh, no, never that Matthew McConaughey scene.
And it's available at whiskeyambitions.com. We also have other bourbon whiskey-themed apparel, glassware, lots more coming real soon. So that's whiskeyambitions.com. What else?
You can become a patron at patreon.com/itsbourbonnight and contribute to our discussion and community, help drive episode content, and, just have some fun. And that's as little as $1 a month, patreon.com/itsbourbonnight. You can find some great gift ideas because it's getting kind of close. Let's be real, you're pushing it. Amazon.com/shop/itsbourbonnight, and they got Prime, so
they got that
Prime. To go with that, yeah.
Yep.
And lastly, you can follow us on all the social media channels at It's Bourbon Night.
That is correct. All right, well, that'll do it for us. Thanks, Sarah.
Thanks, Chad.
Okay, we'll see you guys tomorrow, but until then, drink more bourbon. Oh, good, it's a guy. The people are easy. I want to do them backwards like in Spaceballs.
Don't say I want to do them backwards.
Why didn't you even tell me my ass was so big? Oh.